Okay, guys, this recording is called Metal Equals Freedom and Empowerment. Now, it doesn't get me angry or anything. It never has. I used to think like, wow, oh yes, it's cool, but it never aggravated me. So here is my other shirt. Now I'm wearing this because I've only got two other shirts left to wear until no, I've got two other shirts in the drawer, t-shirts. I got these workout shirts too, but I've got two other shirts to wear before I need to do my washing. And it is Sunday today, so I usually get my groceries on Wednesday, but if I do like extra workouts and go for walks and stuff like that and wear more of my stuff, then I'll do my washing on either a Monday or a Tuesday, and then I'll just do my groceries then, instead of doing it on a Wednesday and then put the money back in on Wednesday. So I was just listening to Chill Vibes and I had workout music on because I hopped in my car and realised I didn't have my workout clothes in my gym bag. I only had my spare change of clothes because that's what I had planned to happen was to go for a workout after I went for a long walk, and then I thought, you know what, I've gained a lot of weight and I haven't increased my eating. It's been about the same, but there was a couple of times when I had to pause for like 10 seconds because I could feel the strain on my back when I was like stretching out. And they say that's got to do with overexertion can actually put on weight. And so tonight they had me on Train Marshall, and then I did my workout, which was the 5 sets of 20 star jumps, and then my push-up routine. I just did it here. I still got my spare change of clothes in my gym bag in the car, so maybe put it to use tomorrow. Do a 2-kilometer run in, 5 sets of 20 bicep curls, and 5 sets of 20 star jumps. Metal equals freedom and empowerment. Well, this is going exactly like, no, it's not. So it's not going anything like how I expected, but that's because when you see each week I decided what the topic's going to be next week, but I don't actually write down anything. I just let my creative mind go wild, and I really enjoy that, and I know when to rein it in and focus on things, and I know how to do that. Working out and meditating and taking my focus pills and Irish sea moss and eating healthy does wonders. So usually I'd be chilling out with no shirt on right now, but because we have you guys here, I have put a shirt on because I had a workout, then I went and had a shower and got changed into this, and usually well, the thing is, what's caused the change of the vibe in this recording is this. You see, I'm proud of myself and where I'm at, and hopefully I'll maintain this vibration and this attitude and this energy, because in the past I would not have had this. But I've also learnt from the past that I thought that I hadn't leveled up when things fell apart, but actually I went from a place where I was being overtly in your face harassed and bullied. And what I mean by that is they'll say, hey Daniel, can you do this thing in a certain amount of time? And I'll do it right in front of them in half the amount of time, and then they'll tell me that I failed and that I actually took longer than what was expected, even though there was a clock right there, and let's say they wanted it done in 20 minutes and I had done it in 10 minutes. Like you could see the time on the clock, the supervisors would just be like, nah, you didn't take 10 minutes, you took half an hour, even though you're looking at the 10 minutes just gone on the clock. For example, it went from 12:05 to 12:15, or 1:05 to 1:15, and someone else comes on at 12:05 or 1:05, and they haven't got they haven't done anything to you, but they take half an hour and then they say, man, this guy's really fast. Like, he only took 10 minutes. Daniel thinks he took 10 minutes, but actually he took half an hour, and he took half an hour, and I know so because I say so. Now, as a supervisor, there was just things like that happening every single day. And so I left that work environment, right? Ended up in a work environment where I wasn't being overtly bullied. Oh yeah, but yes, there's always a handful, but in comparison to the majority of the workplace, no. The majority of the workplace wasn't like that. And I'm not going to say the company's name because I don't want a lawsuit against me. Just went pear-shaped when the new managers came in because I got employed by, this is a prop to him, so this guy called Nick Johnson. He was annoyed at me one time and he was telling me, Daniel, you have ADHD. And I was like, no, I have autism. And he's like, no, I know ADHD when I see it, and you have ADHD. And I was like, no, I have autism. But this was at the time when I didn't realise I had both. Because my understanding of ADHD was the guy running around clotheslining everybody at school, and he was like running around clotheslining everyone and just out of control jumping on the desks. And I wasn't like that. I was the one who literally could not stay focused no matter how hard he tried, and he used to cry sometimes because he couldn't stay focused, and that happened every time. And I got mocked and stuff, and I couldn't stay focused, and I felt really stink about myself. And this happened about 3 or 4 subjects at school, and there was another like 3 or 4 subjects where nobody could get me distracted no matter what they tried, and I was top of the class. I got an excellence in Te Reo Māori, and an excellence in Māori performing arts, and an excellence in drama, and I got an achieved in maths, and a merit in maths. So it was excellence, merit, achieved, unachieved, right? I got a merit in maths, and then when it came to English, I had a achieved, and everything else I failed. I flunked everything else. And so that term, and then this other lady, I won't say her name, she was awesome too. They're the ones who gave me the job, and they left just over a year ago. An awesome man by the name of Jeremy, was training me, and he had been there for years before I showed up. And some newbie on the block just came along, started telling him what to do, and when Jeremy did what he wanted, it didn't work, so he switched back to what worked. And then the other guy was being like a tyrant, and so Jeremy told him to fuck off, and then he got fired. So, and the guy I really I liked from RMC, Aaron, he got fired, and he said I bumped into him at the supermarket, and he said that it's going downhill, and another RMC worker died, and so well, this went totally different. But here's the thing. There was these people who, there was these different people doing a certain, I won't even say the position name, a certain shift, because we get told what we're doing each week, where and when. And the majority of times I see them doing it in their personal car, right? So most times I like doing it to keep fit. I like walking, right? But I went and did it in my personal car, and usually I hear music playing on their phone as they're going past when I'm like doing patrols somewhere else, in the another spot where you can see them from, and they got music going and all sorts. And yeah, so they pulled me in, and I'm already on my final warning, and they pulled me in for this whole discussion thing about my personal car, and I did on December